Time to expect fireworks. Two lightweight fighters who love to push the pace. Like an angry bulldog, Ivan Menjivar is set to break onto the scene. His opponent, jiu-jitsu specialist, Matt the Terror Serra. Matt the Terror Serra is the first American-Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt under the legendary Renzo Gracie. Serra is a submission specialist who can pull off a finishing hold at any time, from any position. Serra has always made it clear he never wants to be in a boring fight, no matter what the risks are. Tonight, he faces another fighter known for his exciting style, Ivan Menjivar.
I train my cardio so much, man, my training so hard that I could bust out 5 minutes of nonstop submission attempts. You know, compared to just getting a guy down and controlling him. Not in danger, not in danger, I won that round. That ain't me. I'm looking to take him out. I'm looking to finish him.
The pride of El Salvador, Ivan Menjivar is a well-rounded fighter who attacks his opponents like a buzzsaw. He has won fights by submission, by strikes, even by slams. Sporting a 13-3 record, Menjivar is no rookie, and he has faced some tough competition in his career. Now he is ready for his UFC debut.
If this guy stop flying, I'll have to start flying in the ring. I'm prepared for everything.
Coming up next, Matt the Terror Serra takes on the pride of El Salvador, Ivan Menjivar. Our tale of the tape is brought to you by 42 Below Vodka from New Zealand, purity for the purist. Matt Serra, 8 years the elder of Ivan Menjivar, the pride of El Salvador. Both come in at under 155 pounds. Mario Yamasaki, our referee.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go!
And we are set. Matt Serra in the white trunks, Menjivar in the dark trunks. Serra's been working his striking continuously.
Got to hold that leg. Menjivar threw a kick. Serra's got him on his back.
Half guard. Closed half guard. Matt Serra, Menjivar on his backside.
You look for Serra to throw some punches to loosen him up. Then he's going to put his foot, there it is, put his foot on top of Menjivar's left leg and slowly squeeze out of it. Menjivar doing a really good job, though. Doing a really good job of holding him there. And looks like he's going for a sweep himself, and he gets full guard.
Well, Menjivar known for having a very good ground defense. Well-rounded. Has a pretty flashy submission game himself. Serra will attempt to push the pace. That is his MO.
Serra stepped over with one leg. He's in half guard now, and he's looking to mount. He's got side control. Nice. Mount.
Now full mount.
That's the difference. And the back. Oh, he lost it.
Nice work by
Nice
Menjivar.
knee inside. See, that's the mixed martial arts coming in there. You see, as soon as he lost the control, bang, he throws a knee in there. He's really becoming much more of a mixed martial arts fighter, Matt Serra is.
His transitions much more smooth.
Well, it's striking and grappling all flow together now.
Early on, he would transition from submission to submission, is what you're pointing out, Joe. Now he'll go into the other facets of the game.
And he still will do that, but now he does whatever's appropriate for the situation. Right there, nice knee, and then he drops down for a takedown.
Now,
that's what I'm talking about.
Let's see, too, about some attempts on a throw. He said he doesn't mind throwing his opponent around because worst comes to worst, he ends up on his back. Somebody's in his guard. Obviously, he's very comfortable there.
Absolutely.
So he'll attempt some throws as well.
And Menjivar, to his credit, is being aggressive on his back. It looks like he's trying to tie up an arm. He's looking to try to get a Kimura right there. So he's not just being defensive, which is the criticism that Matt had with a lot of his previous opponents. They would get on the ground, and you're on the ground with Matt Serra. You get scared, you clamp up, you just go defense. But not Menjivar. Look at him. He's being very aggressive.
And Matt's always been one to understand the importance of victories, because victories get you invited back, Joe, but also the importance of being an exciting fighter and putting on a show. And he's always stressed that he'd like to do both.
Absolutely. You heard him in the interview where he was talking about he can go 5 minutes nonstop. He's not going to just try to be comfortable and just try to be in a safe position.
Come on, guys, let's move it.
He understands this has to be entertaining.
This fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Nice elbows inside the guard.
Nice job on the blockage by Menjivar.
And Menjivar throws an elbow from the bottom.
Close guard.
I'm very impressed with Menjivar's ground defense. Oh, there you go. Nice. And again, Menjivar gets him back to guard. That's very impressive against a guy like Matt Serra. He gets the half guard, and then Menjivar can slide back out and get the full guard again. He did it again, right there. I mean, it doesn't look like much if you don't know the game, but against a guy like Matt Serra, that's very impressive.
Explain the chess match and the importance of hip control, Joe.
Well, this is this right here. He's got... Oh. Matt Serra looks like he's got his back. Oh, there he goes. They're back to their feet. Well, you know, the whole deal is what Matt Serra wants to do, he wants to get outside of in between the two legs when they're on the ground. He wants to get outside of the guard. When Menjivar has him in his guard, he can protect himself. He can try some submissions. Once Matt Serra's past the guard, there's really nothing for Menjivar to do but defend himself. He's got no offense once Matt Serra passes the guard.
Clinch here. Some knees being utilized by both of the fighters. 1 minute and 12 seconds remains in the first round. Lightweight battle between Ivan Menjivar, the pride of El Salvador, and Matt the Terror Serra.
Serra's got the legs again, goes back for the takedown, and Menjivar immediately puts him in his guard. Half guard.
So here's the chess match again.
Again, yeah, Menjivar right now has one of Matt Serra's legs in between his, and he would like to have both of them. So he scoops up with one. Oh, he lost it there. Now Matt Serra's got side control. He's passed both the legs. Now all Menjivar has here is either to try to get back into guard or to just defend himself. He's got no offense here. The offense is all in Serra's position. Now Serra's trying to weasel his head underneath Menjivar's elbow and try to go for a head and arm choke.
Well, now that he's gained side control, the clock is going to become his enemy, Joe. 20 seconds to try to do so.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. He's probably just going to soften him up here.
Really didn't throw a lot of shots in the side control there. There's the back, though.
Menjivar rolled. He's got his back. Now Menjivar's going for a footlock.
Gonna run out of time. Gonna run out of time. So the clock becomes a factor for both of the competitors at the end of round one.
Very interesting round.
Matt Serra, well decorated in his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competing days. A Pan American Games champion in '99 as a purple belt.
Say that 10 times fast.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. There's 3. We'll do the rest later. Thank you.
All right, here we go. Round 2 of what's shaping up to be a very interesting fight.
Menjivar, Serra.
Nice front kick.
Oh. Ducked under the exchange.
Nice takedown, but again, Menjivar puts him in the half guard, locks his leg up. He's got Matt Serra's leg tied up in there. See that position where he's got his leg locked up like that's what Eddie Bravo calls the lockdown. Matt Serra passed it, and Menjivar get him back into full guard. Menjivar's very crafty on the bottom. He's not, not being successful offensively yet, but he is being very successful defensively.
At what point does that become a frustration to Matt Serra?
It's probably already a little frustrating, but I mean, he's in the zone. He's just trying to win. He's probably not even thinking about it. He's probably just going ahead with what he's doing and hoping he gets him.
Now he's going with the midsection head exchange to try to, again, soften up his opponent, break him down a bit, and score some points in the judges' card.
To do real damage, though, he's going to have to get out of Menjivar's guard. It's obvious at this point that Menjivar's a crafty guy. It's very hard to do damage when you're trapped inside the guy's legs like that. He can manipulate your body with his hips and his legs, and you just don't get the openings that you get if you're passing, if you're in half guard, or if you're in a full mount or side control. Looks like Matt Serra's trying to pass here. He's raising up. He's going to push one of those legs down. Nope. It looks like he's just trying to elbow him from inside his guard.
Serra's bloodied up a little bit, it appears.
There he goes. He's got a hold of the leg. See how quick he does that? As soon as Menjivar slipped, boom, he slips past it. Now he's in half guard. This is a better position for Matt.
Well, he's trying to gain that side control that he was able to access at the end of round number 1, but then ran out of time.
You see Matt's left leg. Oh, he lost it there. But you see Matt's left leg comes up, and he pushes down on Menjivar's legs to try to slide his right leg out. And he did it. And he's got the mount. All right. Now this is an excellent position for Matt Serra. Menjivar's holding on here.
Working and working diligently for a dominant position, and Serra has it. And this time with plenty of time to work.
Serra's got his back, and now he's got over-under control. That's what I was talking about. Does he? Yes, he does. Okay, he's got his right arm over, and he's got his left arm under. That's over under control. Very difficult to escape here. Menjivar's got to try to turn into him. But Matt doesn't have both hooks, though. He's only got one hook. He's got the second hook. There he goes. The second hook meaning his leg pushed in against Menjivar's thighs. He's got very good back control here right now.
Menjivar stayed very relaxed in that situation, though, didn't he?
Yes. Now he's rolling. Yeah, Menjivar's very good on the ground. Very crafty. And again, he's in with a world champion Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter in Matt Serra.
Exactly. Now, can Serra, with the underhooks, can he extend and get the range and get the leverage to try to finish this?
Well, we'll see here. He's got his legs crossed there, which is a no-no if Menjivar tries to get him in some sort of a leg lock. But Serra's a little too crafty for that, I'm sure. He's been there. But it doesn't really seem like he's trying anything. He's just hanging on to him, maybe waiting for Menjivar to make a mistake. Perhaps he's a little tired. There he goes. Now he's going for it. It's very hard to get a rear naked choke on guys, too, because of the gloves. The gloves really allow a fighter to grab a hold of that wrist and really control you when you have their back.
Trying for the submission victory, the submission specialist, Matt Serra, the first American black belt under Renzo Gracie.
He's got the over-under control here now, and he wants to slide his forearm under Menjivar's chin. That's when he's going to explode. Once he feels like he can get that, once he gets it tucked under there, that's when he's going to make a big explosion. See, he goes for it, and Menjivar tucks his chin down, and Serra's forced to start all over again. He really wants to get his forearm underneath Menjivar's chin. That's where the submission is.
Under 40 seconds remains in round 2. Time once again becoming a factor.
Oh, Menjivar's sliding out. Oh, he got out. Wow. Very impressive. Ivan Menjivar's and he's going for a standing Kimura. Menjivar's got his arms locked up. Look at that.
There's the big throw by Matt Serra. That's what he talked about.
But Menjivar's still got that Kimura. Menjivar has the Kimura. He's got it locked up. This would be a tremendous upset. If he can tap Matt Serra, this would be a tremendous upset.
Trying to spin with it.
He's got it locked up. He's got it in the
2 seconds. When the round comes to conclusion.
Unbelievable. Matt Serra shaking his head in disgust. Very upset with himself there getting caught there.
It's amazing to me that Matt told me just 2 days ago he doesn't mind using throws because there's no danger. I guess there's danger in some of the throws.
Well, what he did is he went to throw him while the guy already had the Kimura locked up. I guess he thought it was shake it loose. It was a very dangerous gamble that he took right there.
Well, this fight is all of a sudden even.
Absolutely. Ivan Menjivar is very impressive. That's a crap. Whoa! He timed that, waited for a slow kick by Serra, and threw a nice right hand.
Serra in the white trunks, Menjivar. Oh, my. Tried to fly up over the guard and throw a couple of shots.
Ivan Menjivar is wild.
Now this is what Serra wanted, someone who would fight with him, and Menjivar will fight with him.
Grappling for control inside here. And Serra takes him down. Nice ankle pick there. You see, as they were going down, Serra reached down and grabbed the ankle to finish it off, to take him down. Now he's stuck in Menjivar's guard.
I mean, we truly have a definition so far in this fight of saved by the bell.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if he would have tapped him. I mean, Matt Serra is, he's been there thousands of times with the toughest guys in jiu-jitsu. And, you know, he knows how to defend himself. He knows how to hold his arm in the right position and wait it out, but that was a real bad spot. Could Menjivar got him? Who knows?
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
What an upset that would have been. But this has got to be frustrating for Serra. Serra was hoping for a guy that would open up with him on the ground, and now that he's found it, he can't do anything with him. Nice elbow, though.
Serra trying to stay busy.
He's trying to swing those legs over. He's gonna have to figure out another way to get around Menjivar's guard.
Three minutes, 5 seconds. This fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds, so this is the third and final round.
See, that's where he made the mistake. He tried to put his foot on Matt Serra's hip, and Serra immediately throws his leg over. Serra's just looking for that opening. He's looking for Menjivar to open up a little. But Menjivar's really good at getting him back in the guard here. Kind of boring for people who don't understand the ground here. For a guy who trains in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, this is very interesting. But for a lot of the meatheads in the audience sucking down Budweisers, it's just go time.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a little go time.
Menjivar's got a triangle. Look at that.
Serra
Menjivar
able to work through it.
Wow. Menjivar had an arm locked inside there. Very dangerous position.
Serra trying to break him down again, but he has not been successful in doing so.
Serra's breathing heavy, too. He's got his mouth open. I don't know if he expected Menjivar to be this good on the ground.
Now, I know he expected him to fight and to give a good job and give a good pace, but Serra has really been unable to utilize the top position. And he did have side control a couple of times. He had a full mount and he had his back, Joe.
Menjivar's very crafty. Serra's sneaking his right leg out. He's going to slowly try to sneak his right leg out and get side control again. But you see Menjivar's just so good at keeping it in there. That's the lockdown. If you see the way he's got his legs locked in like that. There he goes, back to full guard. Wow, very frustrating for Matt Serra.
90 seconds, and it has to be close on the judges' scorecard.
Absolutely. I mean, especially with that near submission. Oh, and again, he's got an omoplata. He's got a shoulder lock. Wow, he's got, well, Matt Serra's passing it. See, again, that's where the experience comes in. That was beautiful by Ivan Menjivar. He almost had a shoulder lock in there.
And in so doing, Serra able to get side control. Look at that, right back into the half guard.
He bucks him and sneaks his legs inside.
Fresh young talent bursting on the scene tonight. And the pride of El Salvador, Ivan Menjivar.
It looked like Matt Serra looked up there at the clock for a few seconds.
45 seconds remains in the third and final round.
Very close fight. Matt looks winded. There's not a lot of steam on those punches.
30 seconds. Something exciting has happened at the end of the first two rounds. See if we have a little storyline here at the end of this third and final round.
Well, if Menjivar is going to make a stand, this is it. If he's going to go for another submission attempt, he's got to try to do it now. Running out of time here. There's nothing to lose. He already knows that he can get back into full guard. There he goes. That's the rubber guard.
And we will go to the judges' scorecards.
Very, very interesting fight. Boos from the crowd, but someone who understands the ground game. That was a very interesting fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges have scored this bout 27-30 for the winner by unanimous decision, Matt the Terror Serra.
Octagon control is a huge factor when the judges render a decision, and because there was control by Serra for the greater part of the matchup, he wins the unanimous decision over newcomer Ivan Menjivar.